Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
58 for Mike. Let's get the ball.
21.
Garoppolo on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Going nowhere.
6-yard pickup.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all those big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Garoppolo now. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. Threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
21. Hey, Charlie. Hey, go. 50, Mike, 50.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Here we go. Like 20.
Mike, 58, right there. Target.
Mostert.
No. Slam.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Here's Mostert. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Here we go. 180.
58's the Mike. Watch his flat.
Two.
Slam. Two. Safe.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check, 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 check.
They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Latavius Murray, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
The Packers take over.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Watch the shit.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Tighten up, pull it together.
Out, 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 out.
Over. 399.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, 319.
I got him. Tighten up.
Over.
Check 33.
X3. 218. Chop 399.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, a former Golden Bear from nearby Cal, Deshaun Jackson. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can try to have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Check the backer, check the backer.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. I got you.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
From the 22, Garoppolo. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 1, Omaha. Hey, come on. Joker.
Play action. Garoppolo. This is caught by Jackson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Garoppolo on the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
58's the mic.
12, fellas. Here we go.
58's the mic. Hey, let's get in them hoes. 58.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here we go.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Long day for you. '56, the mic, boys. 56.
Hey, gun.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete. The first defensive back taken in this year's draft, Darnell Savage there to knock that one away.
Here we go.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Me.
12. 11.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Let's get this all day.
His guys take over 1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 41-yard line.
Check back 33. Check back 33. You don't want this.
Box it.
Watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, check 26.
Mike 36.
Jeff.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Rodgers
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
from the
I know
contact.
you felt that one.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
13-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Gun. Let's get in there. Hey, exit.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
Pick it up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Garoppolo now. 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Block. Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. First down San Francisco. The pickup 14 yards.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
We got double up.
Check. Lucky. Kill.
Blue draw corkers.
This is Mostert. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Ronald Blair on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that.
Trying to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Now Gold for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Niners 14, Packers nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Bring it up.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. He's going to wind up and air it out. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now Mostert trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Mostert
No gain on the play there. Second down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Here we go. 11. Hey, gun. Hey, orbit.
56. Mike, 56.
Black.
56.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Connects with Kittle underneath. Well, something we're seeing more of with a rise in the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Here we go. 180.
56. Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight.
21.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check.
Topper.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
56 is the Mike.
Black.
25. Check 25.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 41 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's third down and goal.
Mike 59. Mike 50.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Let's get off the field, D.
Check 4. Go ahead.
Switch.
Hey,
To throw is Garoppolo. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Garoppolo looks to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now, 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10.
Watch 2.
Alert 3.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And this is taking him one-handed. What a catch. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Garoppolo now. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And, that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, right at the 30. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20.
Right there. 56. Get your swerve on. Watch twist. Watch twist.
I got you.
I got one.
11.
50,
Hey, Echo.
56. Check 56.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. He'll hit Jackson, complete. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And a 49er first down.
Garoppolo, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
13. Hey, gun.
56 is the mic. Let's go.
21. Here we go. Hey, Delta. Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Here we go. 180. 12, fellas. Here we go.
Watch the curls. 56. Mike, 56.
I got you.
56. Let's go one more.
13.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check.
On first down, Garoppolo. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Too little, cupcake.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Open man is born. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Watch the screen. 56.
Hey, gun. Lock.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike, check 33.
Plant.
33. Let's go, D.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a 3rd. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
Motion.
On play action, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Hey, Lobo. Check 56.
You ain't got nothing. Shift.
Tight dog.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold to add the extra point. And this hits off the right upright, but it finds its way through. Could have gone either way, but he got it to go.
Packers 7. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
65. 65.
To throw again, Rodgers. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. Look at
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
He's stopped right there.
Go.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36.
Box it.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
36. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get to 50.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Don't be scared of it.
And that's complete to Adams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
On the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 49ers 33-yard line.
No chance.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Rodgers pass.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Kevin Minter. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now, that turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Garoppolo on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.